Little People, Big World's Amy Roloff speaks out about family tragedy. The reality star responded to recent reports of a death in the family. TLC star Amy Roloff shut down rumors that her father, Gordon Knight, recently died on July 23rd. The Little People, Big World star responded to the fake news when a concerned fan sent condolences on Instagram the same day. "Sorry to hear about your dad passing. My condolences to you and your family," wrote the fan in the heartfelt comment on one of Roloff's recent videos. While the reality star was grateful for the support, she insisted the report isn't accurate. Fans were relieved to learn that Knight is doing okay, as Roloff has gushed about their close relationship often on her social media page. In June 2024, Roloff posted a selfie with her dad and celebrated him on Father's Day. "I can't wait to see you in late July when I go to Michigan," she said at the time, adding that she cherishes each moment she gets to have with him. "Don't let moments pass you by. Grab them when you can," she said. After a week-long visit with her father in June 2021, Roloff shared her wishes that her dad would be able to attend her wedding to Chris Marek in August 2021. "I love my dad, and the memories of my mom are everywhere. I'm thankful for so much," she said. "My prayer and hope is that my dad will make it to my wedding." Fans were thrilled to see that her dad was in attendance for the special day 2 months later. He walked her down the aisle with the help of a cane and led the guests in a toast during the festivities. "I was so thankful that my dad was able to be there," she told People that month. And of course, everyone loved his toast, the little toast. "My dad knows how to give good food for thought." Next, LPBW. Isabel Roloff fires off risque response to haters accusing her of writing Jacob's name. "Today's a sad day for Little People. Big World fans as cast members split up after 8 years. It's an unexpectedly sad day for Little People. Big World fans, as one of the Roloff family's quintessential couples announced a split after 8 years together." Throughout the run of Little People, Big World, viewers got to know the Roloff family through the ups and downs of their complicated lives. While the Roloffs weren't perfect, watching their family shift and change was fascinating. While many have never considered it a possibility, one of the Roloff family's long-term couples has called it quits. After 8 years together, the Roloff family patriarch Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler have announced their split in an Instagram post. According to Matt's Notes app post, which he's limited comments on, he explained, "Karen and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement." Although Matt offered very little explanation behind the split, he shared it was the best for both himself and Karen moving forward. Matt was clear that we remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Matt and Karen's split is likely a shock to Little People, Big World viewers, who have been expecting wedding bells for the pair. What Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler's split means. The couple's difficult relationship has finally ended. Although Matt and Karen's relationship was far from perfect, most Little People, Big World fans expected it to be a long-lasting relationship that led to a marriage. Having been engaged since 2023, the couple spent the first 6 years of their relationship looking to the future, but it seems once their wedding became a plan rather than an idea, feelings changed. With Matt sharing the announcement of their split and reassuring Little People, Big World fans that the tough decision was mutual and creates a way for himself and Karen to continue their relationship in some way. It's clear the couple had issues they didn't share with the world. Matt and Karen's relationship may have been tough, but their decision to end things was a shock. Our take on Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler ending engagement. It may be best for both of them. Although Matt and Karen's relationship had its difficulties, many Little People, Big World viewers enjoyed watching the pair as they were both considered to be more villainous on the series. With difficulties in the Roloff family that separated Matt from some of the children, his relationship with Karen was something he could depend on. Matt and Karen's care for one another was clear. Throughout Little People, Big World's run, Matt's issues with his family were one of the certainties in the series. Though his marriage to his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, was one of the central pieces of the show for the majority of its run, his relationship with Karen came into play in recent years. With Little People, Big World over, Matt's living a newly independent life. Big mistake, little peoples. Matt Roloff dropped $1.4 million to build dream home for fiancée Karen Chandler before sudden split. The patriarch announced their split after 8 years together, little people. Big world star Matt Roloff dropped $1.4 million to build a dream home for his fiancée Karen Chandler before their sudden split, the U.S. Sun has learned. Matt, 63, announced his breakup with his fiancée Karen, 58, after 8 years together. Last year, Matt completed construction on a stunning mansion on Roloff Farms that he built for his fiancée. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Matt dropped a whopping $1,461,520 on the construction. According to public records, he spent $397,500 in 2023 and $1,064,020 in 2024 on improvements to the property. He began building the single-family residence in 2023 and completed construction in 2024. The home boasts 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and is 3,949 square feet. Home sweet home. Matt has provided updates on the construction over social media. In October 2023, Matt showed off his kitchen in the house as he installed low countertops and a sink for him to be able to reach. He also revealed the house has a standard kitchen for his fiancée, who is not a little person. In January 2024, Matt showed off the front of the home as the exterior features brick, aluminum siding that resembles wood and large windows. Hi everyone, soon I'll take a bunch of new photos to show you our new house here on the farm, but in the meantime check out this amazing low-maintenance siding accent we used, he captioned the video. The inside of the home features light hardwood floors and a stone fireplace. The living room has wood beams on the ceiling and floor-to-ceiling windows that overlook the property. Matt and Karen were also able to watch the gorgeous sunset on a patio as well. The home has stone columns throughout. Matt built Karen a home on the farm because she didn't want to move into the big house, which is the home he shared with his ex-wife Amy and their 4 children. Karen explained of her decision on Little People, Big World. It's probably not a good decision for so many reasons. If we were to have Thanksgiving here, the kids would come in and have that baggage of Amy cooking in there, and now I'm trying. It's really just the emotions behind it. People can get over that stuff, but we don't have to do that. You have options. Having this giant house, it almost feels unfair, right? It should go to a family with kids. Matt met Karen when she worked as a manager for Roloff Farms. They began dating in 2017, years after his divorce from wife Amy, 62. They got engaged in April 2023. Matt announced their split earlier this week in an Instagram post that read, "Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share. Karen and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead." The U.S. Sun exclusively reported Karen was the one to end the relationship. A source claimed to the U.S. Sun the family has been blindsided. They did not see this coming. Matt and Karen seemed normal and happy earlier this month on the farm. Things were great. The split was instigated by Karen, but publicly, they are saying it was mutual after having issues for a while. The insider added, "It's a really difficult time for them both, and there will be a lot they have to figure out in the coming weeks and months. They had been talking about the wedding for so long, it was pushed back more than once, but they still hadn't set a date." The pair was reportedly meant to tie the knot last May, but they were forced to postpone the plans after Matt's mother's health issues kept moving on. Little People, Big World was canceled by TLC after 25 seasons, the U.S. Sun reported in November 2024. The cancellation came after Matt's son Zach and daughter-in-law Tori revealed they would not be returning to the series. Tori said on an episode of their podcast Raising Heights, "Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Are we coming back to Little People, Big World?" Zach, who had been on the show for 2 decades, responded, "We are not. We made that pretty clear the last cycle." Tori added, But I don't think it's been officially announced to people like we are not coming back to Little People, Big World. We are done. That part in our lives, that chapter has closed. The show would be difficult to film without the stars, as the only characters who remained were Matt and Karen, and his ex-wife Amy and her husband Chris Marek. Matt and Amy's other children, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, along with their spouses, have not appeared on recent seasons. As for the farm, it has been on and off the market for years, sparking a family feud with Matt's sons Zach and Jeremy, who wanted to purchase the property. 16 acres of the 109-acre farm is currently for sale for $2,895,000. This includes the 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom big house, the Red Barn, and more buildings and land. Where's the Roloff family now? See what the Little People, Big World stars have been up to. The Roloffs have been one of reality television's favorite families since Little People, Big World premiered nearly 20 years ago in 2006. Throughout its tenure, the TLC series has focused on Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff, and their children Zach Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff. The show originally featured the entire family living on the Roloff farms in Oregon. Matt has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism, while Amy and Zach have achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism. Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob are of average size. Over the decades, the LPBW stars have experienced farm and family drama on and off camera. Viewers have watched the Roloff children grow up and start their own families. Notably, one by one, each of them said goodbye to the cameras. Most recently, in February 2024, Zach and his wife Tori announced that they would be leaving the series after season 25. In May 2016, Matt and Amy divorced after 27 years of marriage, prompting changes around the farm grounds, including the introduction of Karen Chandler and Amy's now husband, Chris Marek. On July 22nd, Matt announced that he and his fiancée, Karen, had split, ending their engagement. So where is the Roloff family now? Here's everything to know about the stars of Little People, Big World, and what they're doing today. Matt was born on October 7th, 1961 in San Francisco. He has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism characterized by short limbs and orthopedic problems that required countless surgeries as a child, according to Matt's LinkedIn. He designed and sold computer systems before buying Roloff farms in the 1990s. Beyond sharing a starring role on LPBW, Matt and his ex-wife Amy also share twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly, and son Jacob. The former couple rose to fame on their show alongside their 4 children when it premiered in 2006. Nearly 10 years later, in 2015, Matt and Amy filed for divorce. We are proud of what we have accomplished together, including raising 4 wonderful children who have grown to become remarkable adults and building our strong and ongoing successful businesses, the pair said in a statement to People at the time. They continued, "Our kids and our ever-growing family and the love and support we have for them will be our priority. We will continue to work together side by side in the daily responsibilities for our many current ventures." Matt started dating Karen Chandler, a former employee at Roloff Farms, in 2017. 4 years later, in an episode of LPBW, they revealed they were moving in together. In April 2023, Matt announced his engagement to Chandler. "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Karen to marry me and she said yes," he told People. "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. After a brief period, when Matt listed part of the 109-acre Roloff Farms for sale in May 2022, the farmer chose instead to transform it into a short-term rental. "I have decided to pull the small farm off the open market and partner with @itrip_vacations and open the @Roloff Farms to everyone and anyone who wants to spend a few nights in the Roloff family home," Matt said. More recently, in July 2025, Matt announced that he and Chandler had ended their engagement. "Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share," he wrote in an Instagram post. "Karen and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared," Matt continued. "Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." He is also a children's book author and a motivational speaker. Amy was born on September 17, 1962, the same day as her daughter Molly in Michigan. She attended Central Michigan University and graduated in 1985, according to her LinkedIn profile. The reality star shares twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly and son Jacob, with her ex-husband Matt. The former couple were married from 1987 to 2016. "We thought we'd grow old together on this farm, but plans changed," Amy said in a March 2020 episode of Little People, Big World. "Right now, Matt and I are doing the best we can when it comes to family things. It's not easy, but I know both Matt and I are determined to make it work well post-divorce because this is family." About 5 years later, Amy married Chris Marek on August 28, 2021, at Roloff Farms. "It was just all so right and good," she told people after their nuptials. "I am just elated. I'm happy. I'm thrilled that I have found someone to spend the rest of my days with. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is just really dreaming together," she continued. "We're all in now, so it's just solidifying the relationship where we live." Beyond her work on TV, Amy is also the founder and CEO of Amy Roloff Enterprises, which includes her writing several books, like 2019's A Little Me, and several published recipes in Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. Additionally, Amy has been a motivational speaker. Matt and Amy welcomed Zach on May 10, 1990, along with his twin brother Jeremy. He was born in Oregon, where he now lives with his wife and kids. Until season 25, Zach was the only one of his siblings who was still regularly featured on Little People, Big World. He married his wife, Tori Roloff, on the family farm in July 2015 with his brother Jeremy as his best man. The pair have 3 children, sons Jackson Kyle and Josiah Luke and daughter Lila Ray. Like their dad, they were born with achondroplasia, while Tori is of average height. The LPBW cameras captured Zach and Tori navigating parenthood, including challenging moments. Despite occasional tense moments, the couple have focused on being real on screen and sharing all parts of their relationship, including how they get everything done with 3 small children. "I would say Zach takes care of the outside of the house, and I take care of the inside of the house," Tori said in a confessional. "I do breakfast, feed the kids, get Jackson ready for school, take him to school. Then come home and Saya goes down for his first nap, and then it's just me and Lila and we play. He wakes up, we do lunch." In February 2024, Zach and Tori announced that they were leaving the show on an episode of their Raising Heights podcast. "I think the chapter has closed regardless of us being asked back or not. We've made it pretty clear we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons," Zach said at the time. "But because we've made that pretty clear, they haven't asked us back. Technically, this last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we are done with it." Jeremy Roloff was born to Matt and Amy in Oregon on May 10, 1990, along with his twin brother Zach. He spent 14 years, 17 seasons, and over 300 episodes on LPBW before departing the series in 2018. The reality star began his college career at Portland Community College, according to his LinkedIn, and graduated from the Brooks Institute in 2014. Jeremy has worked as a camera operator for weddings and as a production assistant. Like his parents and Zach, he is an entrepreneur and has been president of the Roloff Company since August 2019. Jeremy married Audrey Mirabella Roloff on September 20, 2014, on the family farm, 6 months after getting engaged. The pair share 4 children, daughters Ember Jean and Mirabella May, and sons Bo James and Radley Knight. They often share photos of their family on Instagram. Now, off the show, he and his wife Audrey own Beating 50%, which includes a collection of journals and guides for married couples. They also released a book in 2018 along the same vein called A Love Letter Life. Pursue creatively, date intentionally, love faithfully. At the time, Jeremy told people, We believe everyone has a unique love story, and we want people to be super stoked to press into their own love story. We want readers to prepare more for their marriage than their wedding day. He continued, I think social media can paint facades, so Audrey and I hope that people will walk away from the book knowing that we aren't perfect. Our dating relationship wasn't perfect. We learned from our struggles, and we came out stronger on the other side. The couple also have a newsletter and started renting out the Spring River cabin in 2023. Molly Roloff, Sylvia's Amy, and Matt welcomed Molly on September 17, 1993 in Oregon. She is of average height and is Matt and Amy's only daughter. Molly has distanced herself from the spotlight since leaving for college at Whitworth University in Spokane, Washington, where she graduated with a degree in accounting and Spanish language and literature, according to her LinkedIn. The Roloffs' only daughter worked for the accounting firm Moss Adams for over 4 years and started as a senior accountant for Nordstrom in June 2021. In August 2017, Molly married Joel Sylvius at one of her favorite spots on the family farm. We feel blessed to have been able to celebrate our marriage, surrounded by so many people we love, the couple told People. Her Instagram account is private, as she seems to prefer being out of the spotlight since leaving Little People, Big World. Jacob Roloff, the youngest child of Matt and Amy, Jacob, was born in Oregon on January 17, 1997. He is a photographer and a writer, based on his Rock and Roloff website. Jacob also runs Helvetia Gardens, which is dedicated to growing organic cannabis and vegetables in historic Helvetia, Oregon, according to their Instagram bio. He left LPBW in 2016, explaining why in a July Instagram post. I get comments on here all the time about how people miss me on the show or telling me I should do a few more episodes with the family. I'm posting this to say that will never happen, he wrote. I am with my family, and I love them. I'm just here to say you'll never see that from me on TV again. Jacob also referenced his time on the show in a post on X in May 2022. People don't realize I was paid roughly $6 per hour to be filmed for my whole childhood, he wrote. I'm still called rich derisively, lol. I wish I went scorched earth, but I value family. I wish I kept filming, but I value my principles and my soul. Life is complicated. Jacob married his wife, Isabel, in September 2019, after getting engaged in Iceland in December 2017. They later welcomed their son, Mateo Tomas. The proud dad announced the baby news in a post on X in December 2021. My wife is a superhero, my son is an angel, and all nurses are saints. Good night, he wrote in December 2020. Jacob opened up more about his experience on LPBW and said that he was molested by Chris Marek, a former producer on the show, from 2007 to 2010. It is often much easier to think about things than it is to talk about them, and so this disclosure has been delayed. But through that delay I have found the fortitude in words, Jacob wrote on Instagram at the time. As a child, after what I realize now was a long grooming process, I was molested by an executive field producer for Little People, Big World, Chris Marek. I choose to disclose it now as it remains a traumatic memory that needs to be exorcised of any further power over my development, Jacob continued in his post. I am certain that this is a positive moment for me and another step toward a brighter future. Marek did not respond to People's request for comment at the time, while TLC told People in a statement. TLC was just informed about an alleged encounter that occurred years ago involving a third party connected to the production of Little People, Big World. We are saddened and troubled by this very serious allegation, and TLC will work cooperatively with the authorities. After Jacob came forward with a story of sexual abuse, Amy replied in the comments, I love you forever and always, Jacob. I'm proud of you. Now you don't have to feel alone and carry this around anymore.